Factsverse presents your daily dose of weird news. Walmart's fourth quarter sales report exceeds all expectations. Must have been all those snow shovels they sold. Manny Machado has signed a 10-year, $300 million deal with the San Diego Padres. In a related story, the Padres announced they're only going to play one player this season. Lightsaber dueling will be recognized as a competitive sport in France. Competitors still living in their parents' basements are said to be giddy. Did you hear about that powerlifter in Michigan who lifted a 2-ton SUV to save a man? If you're relying on me, you'd better hope that you don't get pinned to the ground by anything bigger than a grocery cart. Speaking of, you'd better double-check the carts you're using at the grocery store. Some Walmart customers are reporting razor blades being found under the handles. Fortunately, you're not that far away from the first aid aisle and the pharmacy to mend your wounds. Buffalo, New York has received over 100 inches of snow this winter, 27 inches above normal. Lady Gaga and her fiancé have broken up. She's apparently over him, and he's no longer Gaga over her. Oregon is seriously considering lowering the voting age to 16. But how can they fit voting into their busy schedule of posting TikTok videos every 3 minutes? Arizona is looking at creating a statewide DNA bank. If you live there, you would have to provide your info. Hey, guess who just crossed out Arizona as a potential retirement home? Driverless buses are soon going to begin operations in Orlando. Hey, guess who just crossed out Florida as a potential retirement home? Inside the Oscar nominees' gift bags this year, handmade chocolate truffles infused with cannabis, a private phobia relief session with the world's #1 phobia expert, and, are you ready for this? A Mr. Poop toilet plunger. And nothing I can say will make that any funnier. Write your own punchline in the comments below. Always wanted to have the glamorous job of being a trash man? You might want to rethink that career option. Garbage collection is one of the deadliest jobs you can have, thanks mostly to impatient drivers who whip around stopped collection trucks and run into trash collectors. Garbage collecting is riskier than piloting airplanes and almost 3 times as dangerous as driving a cab. Researchers said the only riskier jobs are ocean fishing and timber cutting, followed closely by whoever came up with the idea to give Oscar nominees a gift of a toilet plunger. Coca-Cola is rolling out an orange-flavored version of their soda next Monday. Don't we already have carbonation and orange together? No, not Orange Crush, I mean mimosas. Emojis are all over our texting, social media, and even got their own movie. Now they've found another home – on license plates in Australia. Yep, starting March 1st, drivers in the state of Queensland can personalize their license plates with a limited selection of the distinctive emoji images. Plates will still need 3 letters and 2 numbers, as the emojis will not be included in official registration numbers. However, drivers can decorate them with one of 5 decorative emojis – laugh out loud, wink, sunglasses, heart eyes, or smile. What, no Mr. Poop? It was good enough for the Oscars! A study says a 4-day work week lowers stress with no drop in productivity. May I just say, God bless our researchers! Keep up the good work! They say that Apple is working on a foldable iPhone. So they're going retro? What's next, a phone the size of a brick? How about a bag phone you gotta keep plugged into your car's lighter with an antenna stuck to the roof of your car? That'd be fun to bring back too, right? Meanwhile, Samsung rolled out the S10 yesterday. Yes, but does it fold? Netflix has canceled Friends from College after only 2 seasons. Maybe we can catch up at the college reunion in 25 years. According to a new study, elderly people who are obese experience more falls. This study underwritten by the Center for Studying the Obvious. One California lawmaker is proposing a no-speed limit lane on California highways. With all the alcohol and drug abuse in Hollywood, is this really a good idea? Do you really want Lindsay Lohan on a bender going 108 miles per hour? Khloe Kardashian has thrown in the towel, breaking up with Tristan Thompson after she found out her baby daddy allegedly cheated on her with Kylie Jenner's best friend. There, I just saved you watching an entire episode. You're welcome. A study blames YouTube for the rise in the number of people believing the Earth is flat. Either that or they're taking drugs that, quote, increased their intelligence, unquote. Weight Watchers' stock has plunged by 70% in the past 8 months, which cost Oprah around $555 million. So Weight Watchers is great at helping you drop the weight and your credit score. About 40,000 pounds of broccoli spilled on the side of an Atlanta freeway Monday morning. Highway workers just spread it around the highway a lot and hoped nobody would notice they didn't clean it off their slate. An 18-year-old from Idaho saw the opportunity, drove his truck and snowplow blade over to Seattle, and over the past couple of snowy weeks made $35,000 clearing roads. Maybe next he could head to Georgia and plow broccoli off the roads. Congrats to AG! Ariana Grande is the first artist to occupy the number 1, number 2, and number 3 positions simultaneously on the Billboard Hot 100 Songs chart since the Beatles did it in 1964. For the record, none of the Beatles were ever married to Pete Davidson for a few months either. Police are also warning parents about the 48-hour challenge, where kids disappear for several days and score points for each mention they get on social media. If they're my kids, each mention on social media adds one more day to their being grounded. Way to go, honey! You just guaranteed your next date can take place in 2042. The owner of a jewelry store in England couldn't believe his eyes when he opened his shop and saw legs dangling from the ceiling. The would-be burglar got stuck trying to bypass the store's alarm system by breaking in through a vent in the roof. Firefighters rescued the man, police arrested him. The only jewels that left the store with him were his family ones. More than 7,000 people have signed an online petition supporting the idea of selling Montana to Canada to help pay off the national debt. That's like the entire population of Montana, right? I don't know, I don't live there, whatever. New York City is getting ready to ban discrimination based on hairstyles. My guess is that the mullet people are behind this one. If you like this video, let others know by clicking that like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. For FactsVerse, I'm Darren Marlar. Get more weird news at dailydoseofweirdnews.com.